Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking UFC 310, specifically featherweight bout that's going to put together former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling versus undefeated Evloev. We're going to talk about this fight a little bit more. Before you get started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. This fight was canceled, I believe, the first time it was supposed to happen. I believe Sterling was dealing with some sort of injury, if I'm not mistaken. It was scheduled for a different card. I don't remember what card it was, but it did not happen. So we get to see it UFC 310, keeping our fingers crossed, hoping this fight actually happens. I think this is going to be a good fight, and there's reasons for that. Evloev actually beat Diego Lopez. That is mind-blowing on its own, to be honest with you. Sterling is not having it easy ever since he stepped up in weight to that featherweight division, which makes the second fight for the former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling, the good wrestler. So this is going to be, a very fascinating fight to watch, because I think stylistically, somewhat these two are the same. So who's going to be successful at taking the other down and stuffing the takedowns? Is Aljamain Sterling utilizing his wrestling heading into this fight? His first, I believe, debut to the featherweight division. It was a fantastic performance in terms of wrestling. He was able to win that fight that way, and he took the guy's ranking. If I'm not mistaken, Aljo's, he took the ranking from, I want to say he fought Cater last time around. And this time around, he has the undefeated Evloev, who's, like I said, he's undefeated, obviously, but he has that, win against Diego Lopez, which is, like I said, mind-blowing on its own. So Aljo will have his hands full. In all honesty, this Evloev guy is probably one of the uprising names in that featherweight division. Well, most certainly is. I mean, the record speaks for itself, and the win against Diego Lopez also speaks for itself. Speaking of Diego Lopez, that's another uprising opponent in a deep featherweight division. We have a Bruno Silva, whose last fight was at lightweight, but is a featherweight fighter naturally. So this featherweight division is perhaps at this point the deepest division in the UFC. I want to say, the featherweight division is just absolutely packed with talent. And when you look at the top 10 names, 12 names, it's world class, to say the least. If you made it this far, I appreciate it for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments, like, subscribe for more.